What's up YouTube? My name is Cassie. I am a freelance videographer. I live here in Newstead and I train here at ZA. So my background is that I have done 11 years in corporate management and now I've gone full-time in my filmmaking business at the start of 2021. So pretty exciting and I'm absolutely loving it so far. So I'll be taking you on my ZA and fitness and general journey today in this video, so keep watching. My exercise routine has typically been my whole adult life that I will find something exciting and new, I will do it for a while, get into a phase, and then I will get bored of it, stop and move on to the next thing. So that actually changed for me when I started coming to ZA just over a year ago, and I think a major factor for that is because I'm actually feeling like I'm progressing a lot and I feel like I'm able to take on new and more advanced training techniques and learn new skills, and it's never boring, and I just absolutely love coming here for that reason. Plus the community and everyone that comes here is totally rad. So as you can see, absolutely loving coming to ZA. Oh, the coaches go all right too. So if I think back to the days of doing Les Mills body pump, and I used to be at the front of the class and think I was shit hot, but actually I had no idea what I was doing, and it wasn't until I came here and the coaches gave me a lesson on how to actually lift weights, including like, you know, bracing, putting your feet in the right position, putting your chest up, put your shoulders back and down, like all of the things that are basic that I had been doing wrong before coming here has just added so much to my confidence personally in the gym and actually making it a really enjoyable experience. So my training program at the moment is making sure that I'm hitting my 3 compound lift days. That's really important for me personally to keep the consistency in that. And I notice when I keep doing them every single week, it makes a big difference to what I'm able to achieve in each session. I am attempting to hit a couple of cardio days a week, depending on what kind of hellish mood Svet's in that week. And definitely a Pilates session before my deadlifts, I'm finding really beneficial as well. So just trying to keep it pretty diverse, but keeping a bit of a holistic view on my training and making sure that I hit the key things that are really important to me is kind of where I'm at the moment. When I'm thinking about like a breakdown of my compound lifts, I guess my squats probably come the furthest from when I first started. I just had really poor form. I was like straight down, straight up, just really not bracing properly and not using my core. I had Bambi legs, probably still do. And however, with a lot of training and focus on that, I definitely feel like they've come a long way. I'm feeling a lot more controlled in what I'm doing and just generally a lot more comfortable. My bench press is probably my least confident of the 3 at the moment. Last week I was sitting around like the 40 kilo mark, so I'm hoping that I can really build some upper body strength and try and level that out a little bit more with the other 2. And then finally my deadlift is like my favorite. Everyone knows that's my favorite compound lift. I was really happy last year because I set a goal to do 100 kilos and I managed to do that for 1 rep last year, which was a massive win for me, and I felt really, really good about doing that as well. So yeah. Another thing that I really enjoy is the Pilates here. I've done a lot of reformer Pilates over the last 5 years through different companies, and when I first came here, I noticed that it was really different to a lot of the things that I'd done before. And at first I was thinking, oh man, is this even going to be doing much? But oh my God, you feel so good and released and strong afterwards. And it feels like you've done less work, which is the part that I love. And I feel really, really supported and coached by Darko, who's the coach for Pilates, because he really understands what he's talking about. He's been doing it for a very long time. And you can literally rock up with any kind of like little niggle and be like, this hurts, and then he'll be like, here's how you fix it. And you're like, cool. So yeah, it's pretty cool. By the end of this year, I would like to deadlift 250 kilos, jokes. I would like to feel really strong and really lean. and reduce my body fat percentage. That's the overall like compositional goals that I have at the moment. The way that I'm focusing on this is by having a huge increased focus on my nutrition. Since I've been working for myself, I've had like a lot more time to be able to sit down and plan my meals, count my macros, have a look at intrinsically at what I'm actually putting in my body, and I'm already noticing actually quite a difference with that. So nutrition focus is high right now, obviously making sure that I'm hitting the sessions in my training, making sure that I'm doing some cardio, and also making sure that I'm getting a lot of sleep. So I have read this book that actually Svet got me into, which is called Why We Sleep. Thank you. I was like, okay, I need to have a much bigger focus on sleeping. So I make sure that I'm like in bed by 9 o'clock every day now, so that I can get up early for training. And I feel amazing because of it, to be honest. And the other massive thing that has impacted on my goals is my stress levels. My stress levels this year compared to last year are like massively reduced. So when I'm feeling less stress, my body is performing better, and then I'm going to the gym more, and then I'm going to the gym more, so I'm feeling less stressed. How funny is that? I remember last year it was really, really stressful with my job before I had gone to work for myself, and there were some days when my stress levels were huge, and I had come to the gym on my lunch break to actually just try and just take a step back from what I was doing and bring my focus back. And I was really, really quite anxious and stressed at the time. And I am so grateful for those sessions at the time, because I was really able to just regain some control of my emotions and my overall stress levels and how I was feeling. And it was incredibly helpful for me at the time to get through some of those really, really tough periods in my work. So yeah, I think you put in what you get out, and you get out what you put in, and I think that's pretty cool. Another goal of mine is to do my first powerlifting competition this year, which is pretty exciting and scary and wild. But I'm really in a great position now, mentally and physically, to be able to put 100% into this. I'm really, really keen just to do it for the experience, get some numbers on the board, and understand what it feels like to go through that. So yeah, really pumped for that, and have been working with the coaches, with Svet and Darko, and more recently with Arif, to try and improve on my technique and my performance leading up to that. So doing what I do, being a videographer and being a female, it sometimes can be really challenging to hold the amount of camera gear that I have to for as long as I have to. Like if I'm shooting like a wedding, it's like 8 to 10 hours of picking up, putting down, and that gear can weigh, up to 5 kilos. So it really can fatigue you over the day, and you don't want to be the videographer that missed the shot because their arms were tired. So a big thing that I've really been focusing on here is exercises that help me build my thoracic strength and my arm strength and all the other areas, so that I can be better at what I do, because I don't want to be producing less than high quality work just because I couldn't hold the camera as long, or that I wasn't as fit, like to run around and get to different locations to be able to get the shots that I needed. So just feeling more confident in my physical ability to do my job has really helped, along with, of course, the mental aspects of training regularly, pushing your body, pushing your mind, and just feeling so much more healthier and focused. All of that combined is hopefully going to make me better at what I do, and I definitely feel that it is, based on like the previous few months of training in particular. I guess if I thought about what would I tell someone who was thinking about starting a training program or starting to exercise more or making a start on anything in the fitness world, I would just say find something that you really enjoy, because if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to get up at 5 a.m. and do it every single day or every other day or whatever your program may be. And I guess I've learnt that myself over the years from doing a lot of things that I didn't really enjoy to coming to do something which I hella love, and it just makes me come back and find your thing, whether that's here or somewhere else or whatever area of fitness it is. Find the thing that you're really passionate about and get it done. Thanks for watching my video. If you need any videography services, please hit me up at Captive Media Australia. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button to catch more of these Take Command videos. That's all from me. Thanks so much. Bye.